The first rays of dawn painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, casting a somber glow over the horizon. Rynis watched from his window, a sense of melancholy washing over them as they witnessed the beauty unfolding before his eyes. A new day was beginning, but it was tinged with the sorrow of what had been lost. For Rynis, this sunrise felt different, more poignant, as if it carried a weight of sadness. It marked the end of a long journey, a journey filled with confusion, self-doubt, and heartache. Rynis thought back on all the challenges they had faced. There were external battles that tested their resilience. There were internal struggles that questioned their very essence. Through it all, Rynis have learned a powerful lesson, one that came with a heavy heart. Authenticity was the key to true freedom, but it was a freedom that came at a cost. The air felt crisp and clean, yet it carried a hint of sorrow. The freshness of the morning air was a reminder of new beginnings, but also of the endings that preceded them. It mirrored the clarity they now felt, a clarity that had been hard-won through tears and pain. The journey hadn't been easy, filled with obstacles and hardships. There were moments of doubt and uncertainty, times when giving up seemed like the only option, but they emerged stronger, more sure of who they truly were, and more confident in their path. This newfound clarity is a beacon of hope, guiding him forward. It illuminates the path ahead, a path paved with self-acceptance and love, leading to a future filled with promise and potential. Rynis's journey was meticulously documented in their journal, capturing every significant moment and emotion. Each page was a testament to their emotional roller coaster, a vivid portrayal of their inner world. One entry spoke of a heated confrontation between two factions, a clash of ideologies that left a lasting impact. Rynis were torn, caught between loyalty to their friends and their own growing sense of justice and fairness.
They both believed so strongly in their cause, each side convinced of their own righteousness. But what if neither side is completely right? What if the truth is more complex than it seems? What if the truth lies somewhere in the middle, in the delicate balance of perspectives?
Another entry revealed Rynis's struggle with societal expectations, a battle against the norms imposed on them.
Why must we fit into these neat boxes? Why can't we be free to define ourselves? Male or female, right or wrong, black or white? These labels felt so limiting. Can't we embrace the shades in between, the beautiful spectrum of human experience?
These weren't mere words on paper, they were the essence of Rynis's soul. They were cries of frustration, whispers of confusion, and yearnings for acceptance and understanding. Each tear that stained the pages marked a moment of vulnerability, a step towards self-awareness and changes. As Rynis reread their journal entries, a somber pattern emerged. Their external conflicts mirrored their internal struggle with gender identity, casting a shadow over their heart. Just as they were forced to choose sides in the ongoing war, society demanded they choose a gender binary, leaving them feeling isolated. The pressure to conform was overwhelming and suffocating. It felt like being torn apart, pulled in opposite directions.
Am I male or female? Or neither? Or am I something beyond these labels, something fluid and ever-evolving yet misunderstood?
This internal battle was perhaps the most heartbreaking Rynis had to face. It was a constant negotiation between societal expectations and personal truth, often filled with sorrow. The external battles would eventually end, but this internal struggle, this quest for self-acceptance, felt like a lifelong journey of melancholy. And Rynis, despite the sadness, was ready to embrace every step of it. The next day, Rynis looked in the mirror, a simple act that held so much weight. It was a moment of profound clarity, a rare instance where everything seemed to make sense, yet carried a heavy burden. They saw beyond the physical form, beyond the labels that society tried to impose, and beyond the expectations of others, feeling the weight of those expectations. They saw his true self, a soul brimming with strength, vulnerability, and an unwavering spirit, a spirit that had been waiting to be acknowledged amidst the pain.
Spent so long fighting for a cause, but the real fight was inside me. Choosing a gender feels like choosing sides again. But this time it's different. This time I'm choosing for me, not for anyone else. This wasn't about conforming to societal norms or fitting into a predefined box, but it was a struggle against them.
In a powerful moment, Rynis stands up, walks over to the wardrobe, and chooses clothes that fully represent the gender they now feel aligned with. The choice is deliberate, confident. Rynis is no longer avoiding a decision, but embracing it, just like in previous experiences when taking a stand in conflicts was inevitable. This decision was deeply personal, a journey inward that led to an outward transformation, marked by both relief and sorrow. Rynis steps outside, feeling the air on the skin, different now that the choice is made. There's a sense of calm, but also tension, knowing the world won't necessarily understand, knowing there will be consequences for choosing a binary identity after being non-binary for so long. Choosing a binary gender is an act of self-definition for Rynis, just like every choice made before. But this time, there's no anger or fear guiding the decision. There's just truth. Rynis walks through the streets, seeing faces they once knew, people from the radical meetings, old friends, those who agreed with them and those who didn't. Some recognize Rynis, others don't. But this time, Rynis doesn't feel the need to give explanation. The inner turmoil that was once pushing toward external validation is gone. This is the end of Rynis's journey. But the conversation continues. What matters more to you, loyalty to an idea or loyalty to yourself? What battles have you fought that turned out to be about something deeper? What gender do you Rynis adapted? Leave a comment below and share your story.